Oh! 16! Boys and girls!
Marches on.
Oh!
These people live with a knife to their throats.
Here we are. I wasn't expecting.
Believe us. We'd help you if we could.
Yeah.
But you're helping us already.
With Dalmex, I think.
Never asked to be saved.
Bit of subjugation.
Did you think we'd thank you?
Errors.
Never forgive us. We're all marked now.
Oh, that's Dalmex. Stab.
Every time you show your faces, it is
Oh.
we who suffer.
Oh, Sandbreak burning. So Clive was out of the city when the burnings happened. The Fafnir. Yeah, we saw him. This dude.
Crystals take more.
Oh!
That the mother crystals are the reason
Wait.
the world is dying.
What was that? I didn't get a good glimpse of that Iron Giant. Bahamut.
They won't give us a say. We'll decide our
Giant.
fates another way.
They destroy it. That's the crystalline dominion. You
Why
go.
aren't you dead? You were bottom branded.
Tell me true.
Fucking
Do
dog.
you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
I was forced
Damn
to
boy.
kill. You do it by choice.
Oh my god, this
They believe in the power.
Shiva's got so much
Blame a man for wanting to bring
eloquence.
an end to all this, can you?
Never led astray by your blind resolve. And thus is the light of hope severed.
Oh,
We don't
Oh.
need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms.
this
Come to me, Ifrit!
star. Yeah.
Are the dominants. We are but mighty acts of God.
Enough of this. I use my talent to my advantage. You would tell me there is shame in that?
Let's go. When's he going guys?
King of the world!
Darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive.
I have to stop him. I have to save them.
I made a promise to my friends, and it is they who will give me the strength to end your reign.
Whoa, what was
Efforts
that?
will avail us naught. We fight, we survive, we endure. We don't need a reason.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Ah! Ah! So much! Fatal fall. Oh my god. Ah. Yeah. No announcement of the demo. Oh my god, that was a flash sequence of craziness. Kiva just still has the craziest range of movements, spells and shit. Oh, that was juicy. So I guess we could hear little Joshua's voice when he was in Phoenix. Man, that was not so but so. Oh, still not giving away much.
I'm trapped
though.
here.
We shared a dream!
Voice acting in this is so ace. Top tier.
Has taken hold of
Is that though? Like the crystals kind of coming alive. Is that crystalline dominion we're looking at, or somewhere else? Or is that a totally new crystal? That can't be the Northern Territories one. No. What the hell is going on with that shot? Holy mackerel! A living crystal. I get like a hair vibe. Big hair sprouting out from a goddess. I'm simping so hard for a big bad goddess.
you. We survive, we endure.
Oh, what was that shit? We're in outer space. I saw outer space. The hell is going on there? Star shower? Is that like Ifrit? Or the Ifrit and Phoenix in combined? Something astrological is happening, which the zodiac constellation stuff, the red dot up in the sky. Whoa! I remember doing a podcast and speaking to a couple of other YouTubers and talking about 16 and how we thought that that's had a very more gritty, grounded tonality and that it was going to be a bit more realistic in terms of, even though there was all these summons and stuff. And because I was riffing all of these things, like would we have these metaphysical realms and happening, not so but so stuff going on? Would we project it into outer space, I think I said. They're like, nah, they won't go that nuts. Not with this. It was not 16. In freaking space! In space! The Leviathan, massive crystal. I do think it's possible that there is a hidden crystal. Haven't been shown. In fact, I'm almost confident of it. It has to be the case, because otherwise the Northern Territories would never have been able to exist. But yeah, this, like, something that's been caged up in the heavens, and it's a Donald meteor. I don't think this could be some sort of Terra Flare, Zeta Flare comet stuff. Unless there is like a secondary dragon. Again, the cosmogony, Alicia, all of the crystals are a point of the dragon. Drake's head. There's a big drake in the artwork. Sambrique has Bahamut, but there's 2 drakes on the banner. I don't know. Shinryu bullshit coming out the sky. This could be, possibly, maybe what happened in the past and fought the gods. Maybe this is like we would flash back to robed hooded guy, and when he stood his ground, cast out of the pantheon, cast from divinity, the fall. Dion is the guy I'm most curious. I think he's going to have a fascinating, important, very shaded role in the game. It's very black and white with Dion, I think. It's very hinted that, you know, he's light, but there's something that is darkening his wings. That's what we heard. A shadow over his bright, shining wings in his nation. Sambrique are corrupt as well, man. Annabelle, that biatch. And I'm still calling it. A little girl sat on that throne. Clive's half-sister. Joshua's half-sister. Goddess reincarnate. Annabelle trays Elwyn. Goes over to Sambrique as a kid with. Commander is sus. I like the idea that the commander could be sleeping here. I like this idea. Oh, that's a much darker shot of Phoenix, right? Obviously, Joshua awakens to his Phoenix powers really early. What happens with the Rama dominant? Like, could you just imagine a toddler suddenly turning into an old wizard? Like, what is this? This sword coming out of the sky. No ideas. This is. Did we see some of this red crackly lightning over Wallode? Is this just a different Odin weapon, perhaps? This is really cool. I'm excited for this because there's 2 parts of oceanic stuff I'm very excited for. You've got a whirlpool that exists near the crystalline dominion that's got like a giant sinkhole. I think it leads to some subterranean lair or some sort of explosion. But the most exciting detail is that they've set up this whole complex riddle and mystery in Northern Territories ocean. They say that Sambrique owns 2/3 of the ocean, but 1/3 of it that they can't conquer. That's because the Northern Territories fell, and that whole area is just covered in mist. Map, they've hidden it. And if you translate the book, it says that there's madness in the oceans, cyclopean beasts, cannibalism, warped realities, very like dark, crazy, nutty stuff. And obviously with Leviathan being missing in this game, the oceans doesn't have its guardians, so...
I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in...
Shame in that? And like a woman saying, I use my big, huge, hefty double D titties to my advantage. Is there shame in that? Yes, stop. Yes, there is. Oh. Why? Is that the edit? Clive. Fucking hell, Clive. Ooh, so that's, he's fighting the Iron Kingdom crystal here. What's he doing there? It's kind of like he's got all of this ether stuff like coming off of him, which Clive is an ether conduit unto himself. He is able to absorb and mirror and reflect ether and the Mother Crystal's blessing in a way that no one else can. I feel like I know why this is. I have a damn good, bang tidy tight theory as to why Clive can do what he can do. It's interesting. It's very cool. I hope I'm right on this theory. I'm going to tell you, what is that weird altar thing? I mean, they probably used to sacrifice, right? The Iron Kingdom used to sacrifice their dominance. Always killed them. Oh, look at that. All that ether. Fate will fall. Ooh, so Final Fantasy. Anything that defies free will. You always have fate and destiny woven in, and you have characters. You know, that's how I knew Bahamut was evil. Classic themes. Pez is the Alex Jones of the Final Fantasy community. Peter's turning the frogs gay. FF always killing God. I know. I want your guys' guesses because I've been going on about these gods and these deities a lot. Do you think that all the references to the fall of gods and all that stuff, that's not literal, that's just more sort of thematical? Or do you think there will be actual God? An actual God, an actual mother deity, a one true deity? Do you think they're just higher powered beings that masquerade as a god? I think it'd be none of that. I'm very close to finishing up the vid. Yeah, I'm going to record my Gnostic video. I think Gnostic is the big link. It's going to set the stage for 16, really. Diablos will be an Antichrist figure, I think. Well, that's the thing. Diablos has been debunked. Won't be Diablos. It will be something else, though. That's what my upcoming video is about. You know, from the Easy Allies interview that we covered, as well as my talk around it. Diablos DLC. Well, they did sit there and say that maybe they should do like a post-game thing where they don't care about story and they just do a bunch of crazy summon nonsense. I think they were joking, though. No, Pez, link us with your supplements. I really thought these crystals would be like a static thing. Whoa. So it looks like a face me with the wings. I mean, maybe this is some sort of being. Back and they seem to be growing. Yeah. Maybe the crystals aren't just some dumb motionless rocks. Some sort of sentience to them. Giant naked ray. We're going to have a giant naked ray, but with Sophia. Goddess Sophia. She is the crux of 16, calling it now. What I actually think has happened is they were going to have Clive go the route of becoming more and more demonic. And then I think with the darkness of the tone of the game that they wanted, I think they wanted to hit some really like heavy points, especially with like the big explosions and the consequences, kind of nuclear warfare. I feel like at one point they realized that having Clive at the epicenter of it was too much. That his humanity and his position as a hero was getting called too much into question. And that's why I think they created Rogue. I do believe, I think I know what their link is, or what has created their link. I think, yeah, a lot of like the moral dark, I think they're going to be able to attribute on the Rogue Hooded guy. He's what the big demonic figure is. Clive is going to be constantly battling that. And evil guy is banking on Clive hating his mama. I think that Clive's revenge quest has to lead that little girl for so many reasons. Sambrique's the nation that defends Zarya. Annabelle, his mother, stepmother, whatever she may be, she's on the throne. And the fact that they worship the one true deity, so they are the most abundant ethereal nation. They are the prime worshippers of the mother deity, which in the Tribes of Israel story, the people who showed the correct worship to the correct deity, they had more favor in battles. And obviously Sambrique, they've won most all of their wars. It says in the thing they've mostly taken over all of Storm. So for all of those three reasons, Clive is going to be led to Sambrique. Got that little girl there who could be half sister. I think Clive could end up potentially being tempted to kill a kid. I think the ESRB rating about minors being used in violent situations. Yes, this is what I think. Yoshi's going to fix the series, honestly. I mean, without 16 even coming, he's already got most of the way there. If Final Fantasy 16, if it sells above 10 million, and honestly, if it gets above an 8, job done. Job done. But I don't know, early predictions for sales of 16. Horizon Forbidden West, that lost out, coming out more or less around the same time as God of War Ragnarok, right? So that really hurt its sales. Do we have anything majorly competing for 16? I don't think there is. I think that they've kind of got a real good slipstream to really nail the market. It's definitely going to outsell 15. The game has gone gold in a nice time frame, great, exciting, thrilling trailers, nice, concise format. There's no bugs. It's going to be no patches on day one release. Hype I've seen around it with other YouTubers, Hasman Gold, for example. But a lot of people who were not really into Final Fantasies now got their eyes on it. So I don't see any reason why. FF used to outsell Zelda. Now Zelda hit 10 million in 3 days. Oh, 30 million sales. Wait, the Switch alone is on 29 million. That's crazy. Like 12 to 15 million sales is good for Final Fantasy. I did not realize Zelda had pulled that far ahead. I didn't even think there would be enough Switches in the bloody circulation. Like enough people had bought a Switch. Switch has sold like 125 million consoles. Oh my god. Okay, blow me down. My brain is imploding. PlayStation 5 sales top 38 million. Peace out, guys. Really enjoyed streaming with you. Thank you to everyone who dropped schmeck doodles. There was many of you. Really appreciate it.